Hello there, Kyle Katarn here, and it is Wednesday, my droids. Let's read some Star Wars comics. Today we have the final issue of Darth Vader, issue number 50. We have come to it at last. We've been building and working towards it for a long time now. Gonna be sad to see it come to a conclusion, honestly. I'm kind of dreading being done with this because I've enjoyed the Vader comics so much. I'm sure it's not the end of his character in comics. Like, we're kind of moving our lens to the post-Return of the Jedi era, and Vader obviously isn't a part of it, but doesn't mean we can't get more Vader stories, you know? Like Vader Dark Lords of the Sith, we could continue that storyline or something in the future. Either way, here we are at last. Darth Vader issue number 50. And, you know, the tragic symmetry is not lost on me that the Vader line concludes, you know, the same week that James Earl Jones passed away. May he rest in peace. And I'm really hoping that they've dedicated this final issue to him. We're about to find out here. But yeah, throw some respectful gonks in the chat for James Earl Jones. Digi, Bashiwa, how you guys doing? Glad you could join me for this. Okay, the Schism Imperial, right, have made their final plays. Vader is not about to be, he's not about to be taken unawares here. He has all the tools at his disposal now. Everyone has converged. We've got Luke, we've got Sabe, we've got the MAR Corps. It's about to pop off. Terminus. That's a good name. Sly Moore's Schism Imperial, a covert group within the Empire determined to overthrow the Emperor, has continued to grow. Now, after various betrayals and double crosses, it all comes down to the final confrontation for control of the Empire. Oh, we're getting 4 chapters in this. Nice. Okay. All 4 of them written by Greg Pak. Chapter 1, art by Raphael Ianco, colors by Federico Blee. Chapter 2, art by Paul Fry, colors by Frank William. Chapter 3, art by Luke Ross, colors by Alex Sinclair. Chapter 4, art by Adam Gorham, and colors by Guru EFX. This is great. They got the whole team together for this final issue. I really like when they do that so that everyone gets a chance to have their own creative send-off within the story. It's a great opportunity for the artists to come back. And the fact that we're getting Raphael Ianco, Paul Fry, Luke Ross, and Adam Gorham, this is going to be a treat, guys. Without further ado, let's do this. Outer Rim, Caranthanax B, Southern Pole. And there's Luke. What happened? Your Schism Imperial has failed, Administrator Moore. What? You fired on Skywalker, but something blocked your blast. Not something. Vader. And he is pissed. This has got to be the end of Sly Moore, right? It's got to be. Gah! Oh! Okay, she's panicking. She's just firing on him now. Nope. Nope. You still need me. You saved the Skywalker boy, but he will never join you. And you can't defeat the Emperor alone. We shall see. Just like this? Certainly seems like this is the end for Sly Moore. Skywalker? Who are you guys? We're the MAR Corps. We're here to help. Oh, right, because their mind control has been broken. This is great. They can totally join with Skywalker. Pew, pew, pew. Oh, wait, no! Wait, stop shooting! That's Sabe. She's a friend. It's all right, Sabe. They said they're the MAR Corps, the rebels. They came with Vader. Yes, to help save the boy from the Schism Imperial. So Vader can claim him, which is only happening if you stall us long enough for him to get here. You can't trust Vader, or anyone who works with him. Including you and me? She's got you there. Listen to Warba, Sabe, and let's get out of here. This is great. This is the team up that we didn't really know we needed. The MAR Corps, Sabe, Warba, and Luke. I don't think that... I mean, like, they're not going to really do anything to end the Schism Imperial, but they might be able to make it off the planet with their lives. I think the Imperial Schism is going to undo itself, you know, with Sly Moore's hubris. The plan just isn't there. It's just not there. They came close, but you can't count on Vader betraying the Emperor. You can't get between the relationship between a master and apprentice of the Sith. If you're not even a Force user, like, that's just playing with fire. You too, Fabarian. Your schism is done. But if you really want to change the Empire, the Rebellion could use you. Damn it. I've grown to really like Fabarian too, actually. We're just making friends with everyone today, huh? That's our Luke. Sabe, come on. Vader's close. I know. You go. What are you talking about? He didn't want the schism to kill you, but that doesn't mean he wants to let you go. And you think you could stop him? Probably not, but I've got a better chance than anyone else. Who are you, anyway? I just remind Vader of someone he used to know. Someone who'd be proud of you. Wait, what are you saying? There's no time right now, Luke. Just tell me. It's all right. Just go and be good. That's so incredibly frustrating for Luke. Come on. Oh, man. Yeah, Zach, Luke still got it, but also Luke doesn't get it, and he really needs to. Like, oh, this is the missing puzzle piece. You're talking to the body double of your dead mom who you never got to know. And she's just like, it's a conversation for another time. Like, don't do this, Sabe. Don't do this. Oh, man. And we know that she's probably not going to survive this issue. Like, this is that whole, like, next time we see each other, we'll talk about your mother. Kind of. I can't believe they would pull this. Just go and be good. The last time I saw you, I told you I would kill you, handmaiden. I know, and I'm still alive, and so's Luke. I keep wanting to believe that Padme was right, that there's still good in you. You know nothing. I knew her, and I knew you. And you just let Luke go. You saved him, from yourself and from the Emperor. The boy was not prepared for this. Neither are you. And neither is the Emperor. Only I have ever been ready. Oh no. Oh, he is completely changing course. I love it. You can see the World Destroyer down there just like doing its thing in the distance too. Tantaza, is that your death machine out there? Of course. It was going to drain planets to give the schism the power we needed to defeat Vader. I just noticed Sly Moore just absolutely wrecked in the background. Oh, that warms my heart. I hate Sly Moore so much. No, that's hilarious. It was going to drain planets to give the schism the power we needed to defeat Vader. But now he's going to claim all that power for himself. Lord Vader, how can I serve? Do not trouble yourself, Captain Korlek. Oh, well. All right, I guess that's the end of that. And they brought Kitster and Wald back, because of course they did. I will take what I need. Oh, man. Get this thing in the air. The hull's been breached. It won't take you off planet. Now! Oh! Yeah, no. You don't need to get off planet. You just need to get off the ground. Look at this. Some fantastic artwork, too. Look at how the trees, like, like out here in the outer rims, I think the outer edges of it, they still have form and shape, and you can see the branches, but, like, they just turn into, like, brush strokes the closer towards, like, the epicenter of the blast. It's a very cool way of depicting motion. And also just, like, sheer, like, seismic. It's such a terrifying weapon. It really is. God, can you imagine how loud it must be inside the control room, like on the machine too? It's just killing everything. I hate it. Ah! Ah! Love this panel too. Like the color streaks. That's a great look. Man, you better not kill Kitster and Wald right now. That would be messed up. Oh no. What? He's done it. Yes, my old friend. You have seized all the power you dreamed of. And since you are a true Sith, you ache to use it. Are you playing right back into Palpatine's hand? He thought Palpatine wasn't prepared, but like, plans within plans. So do it. Prepare yourselves, troopers. Oh my god! Oh, the legions of Exegol. We've got the Sith alchemists. We've got Summa Verminoths, like plural, being. This is insane. And then just, you know, an entire legion of my finest troops. Oh my goodness. So do it. Prepare yourselves, troopers. Oh my god, this is about to be crazy. I'm not ready for this. Vader is here. Ah! Ready! Aim! Fire! Look at him, just multiple neck snaps, just... Here we go. Here we go. Oh my god, it's just melting them. Ah, yes. You've never known such strength. But that means you've never been so vulnerable. You once said all you saw was fear and dead men. But now, with all this power, for the first time, you truly feel their fear. Horrifying. And also beautiful. This artwork is kicking my ass right now. I'm glad we're opening with Raphael Ienko because, man, he makes such a strong impression for the start of this issue. You know every one of those dead men now, don't you? Vader's just wrecking house. I killed them. All their dread and hope. All their joy and agony. Everything they ever were, or could be. Snuffed out forever. I killed them all. They're dead. Every single one of them. It's his memory. He's remembering slaughtering the Tuskens. Because of you. Oh, and here it is. And not just the men, but the women. And the children, too. They're like animals. And I slaughtered them like animals. No. I do not understand why you organics constantly say no in the face of the obvious. And what's so obvious? If there is still good in him, as you keep insisting, it's going to kill him. And all of us. Oh my god! Skeleton-tastic! Are you kidding me? Look at this! These were the stormtroopers just moments... Oh my... This is terrifying. Oh, I love it. It's so colorful, too. Like, you usually don't think about, like, the epic ancient weapons of the dark side. They're usually all, like, red, but, like... Because we've mixed in, like, this unnatural technology, Taz's weapons research, like, all these things that are outside of the actual Sith. Like, we've got all these extra random colors in here. That's the way I interpreted it, anyway. I hate them! You hate them. I thought you hated me. You can hate two things, Palpatine. Come on, then. Show me. Anakin, no! He wants this! You told me yourself, hate leads to suffering. Or power. Power? Power for what? And don't say order, because you've only brought chaos. I knew you before, and you used to care. Did you? Oh, I'm sorry. I get what they're doing here, but like this composite of Sabe and Palpatine is hilarious. Like that cheeky little smile that Palpatine's got too. Did you? You left your mother to die. You cared about Padme. Really? You killed Padme. You cared about people. Ah, yes. So much care. And you blame me. As you should. Because everything you have ever done was according to my plan. So come, my apprentice. Use that hate and strike me down. Oh, man. Yeah, this is some fantastic artwork. He's going for it. He's charging in. Then it's time for you to have what you most desire. This is a cool visual connection to the Rise of Skywalker, and obviously this is happening like in his head, but I like that continuity. Like what this looks like when it does this to a person. Wow. It's like the anti-Obi-Wan, you know? Just a pile of ash where he was like his robes. Incredible art. Look at this panel. Like the light. Ah, this is truly fantastic. Whoa. It blew his lens out. Look at that. You see, old friend. I gave you all you desired, so that you could learn beyond the faintest doubt that only I have ever been ready. Finally beat him down into submission. Yes. No. Master. And there it is. We've come full circle. We have brought Vader to the place where we know he is in Return of the Jedi. The entire story to this point has been building to answer the question of how did Vader go from join me, Luke, and together we will overthrow the Emperor and rule as father and son, to their confrontation again in Return of the Jedi, where he tells Luke, I must obey my master. And now we're there. And now we know what it took for him to utter those words. That's great. That is a powerful moment. Yes, master. And that's the end of chapter 1. Wow. And this is a hell of a page right here. Look at this. His whole story. Man, Vader is... He's such a tragic character. He really is. As most well-developed villains are, I think. Tragic is the word. Okay, we're now continuing with part 2. Coruscant. Oh my god, Administrator Moore is not dead, and she's still wearing her stupid armor. You look like Buzz Lightyear, girl. Or one of the guys from Beetlejuice who gets the shrunken heads. Actually, you know what? She looks like a Space Marine from 40K. That's what she looks like. I came as soon as I could, Administrator Moore, so I could get a good laugh in before your execution. There he is. I knew we wouldn't be closing this thing out without Ochi. You guys actually rebelled against the Emperor? So it appears, Ochi of Bestoon. Oh, okay. Tantaza's the one stuck in the... Wait a second. But before it was Sly Moore that had put the suit on herself. Okay, I'm confused. Somehow Tantaza is now back in the power suit. So it appears, Ochi of Bestoon. Come on now, I thought you were sharper than that. You want to survive in this galaxy, you always got to know who's the strongest person in any room. Yes. A concept you might ponder more deeply yourself. Huh? Guy is so stupid. Well done, Administrator. Well done. What? Surprised, Tantaza? You recruited us into the schism, but all along you were... You thought my way was chaos, that I should never have had so much power. But now you understand, don't you? When Lord Vader lost all control, who was the only one strong enough to restore order? You, Your Eminence, which is why I sent you Lord Vader's last location. Pride? You too? Of course, Pride. But you were Vader's truest believer. Which I still am, Captain Korlak. I have merely helped ensure that he can fulfill his true destiny, like all of us, in service of the Emperor. Each of you has done your part, even if you had no idea. Lord Vader needed your help to reach beyond his grasp and learn his true place. Whoa. He seems different, huh, Zed? I am not programmed to assess the mental or emotional state of organic creatures, but Lord Vader endured the greatest physical and psychic onslaught I have ever witnessed. And he has not spoken a word since returning to the fold. Huh. It's true, though. I mean, like, Ochi's not wrong, though. Vader looks like just straight up depressed here. Like, he has been broken once again. Like, Palpatine has broken this man. An already broken man. It's tragic. Ochi of Bestoon. Yeah, I mean, yes. I guess you're in charge now, huh? You know I was just kidding around before with all the... Lord Vader has had a troubling time. He is in need of some exercise. Please see that he gets it. No problem. Well, what do you know? Greg Pak can't help it with the prequel memes, man. I guess I'm in charge now, huh? Kinda strange. Ochi, what are you doing? Ha! But don't think it's going to my head. I've always been on your side, Lord Vader. Even when you beat me down on Mustafar, and burned out my eyes on Exegol, and electrocuted me in the pit on Ringo Vinda. This is great. We're getting the greatest hits here. I've always stood by you, because you've always been the strongest. So far. Oh my god. Just a couple of juvenile Suba Verminoth that escaped your last battle. Of course, you don't have your special little shield and staff now. And they drained a couple of Tantaza's energy capsules that got left behind. Okay, so they're like supercharged. But you've always loved a challenge, haven't you? Grrrr! It's cool seeing Vader use lightning. Man, Ochi, you are just playing with fire right now, my dude. Hell yes. Look at this. Well, good job, I guess. Now, take out those witnesses. This is the sloppiest thing ever. What? Or aren't you up for that now? I had to wonder when I got the full story of your little rebellion. You wouldn't kill the Skywalker kid. and you let Sabe off the hook again. You've got a secret, Lord Vader. And that secret is you're weak. Why? Why would you... I can't with this man. Ochi of Bestoon, you are the biggest fool. Does this feel weak? My God, what is he... Oh, he picked up the ship. Lord Vader. Have you... Ah, yes. There it is. Hate. Ah, Ochi. I warned you, but you could not help but awaken it, as I knew you would. He is busted. Oh my... You know what? He deserves it, though. No sympathy here. No sympathy for Ochi. Well done, Ochi of Bestoon. Well done. So the entire point of this chapter was to show that even Vader, with his spirit fundamentally broken, even that is not enough to cut through how annoying Ochi is to be around. Like, Ochi just couldn't help himself from talking that shit. And like and Sly Moore just knew. She just knew deep down that, like, oh, this is gonna piss Vader off enough to bring him out of his malaise. And it worked! And it worked. Ochi, I love you. I hate you. I love to hate you. Let's keep going. This was a fun one too. The end. Oh, look at that. Like, look at the transition into Luke Ross's art style. Like, here we are with Ochi, and then... Amazing. Luke Ross has got to be one of my favorite artists working today. Outer Rim. Caranthanax B. Oh. Ochi. Who did this to you? They said he was broken, but he's always Vader. He'll come for you, Sabe, and he'll get you. Don't worry, Sabe. Vader's had many chances to kill you, and he let you live. Yes. Okay, so Sabe is the reason Ochi survives, pretty much. He's so busted. He's so busted. You know what? He deserves it. He let you live. Yes, but it's not me I'm worried about. Outer Rim, Feliantor, Rebel Base E322. And we're under attack? It's Leia. They've found us. Everyone get to the evac shuttles, now. Leia, this way. Oh, Gonk Droid, I see you. They always try to hide them in things, but I see that Gonk Droid right there. See that little chassis winking at me? Leia, this way. Go, go, go. Hey, what's happening? The evac shuttles are that way. What are you doing, Dayan? It's all right. Hey! Is she being, like, low-key kidnapped during the struggle, or is he actually getting her out of here? You aren't Dayan. Don't worry, Leia. I just want to... Immediately. Oh, that's a woman. This is a female driver. I think it's Sabe herself. Gah! Stop! You're gonna make us... This panel right here is 99% of my Star Wars Outlaws experience. Crashing a speeder in midair, still with her punching fist up though. She's still ready to fight. Ah, Leia. You told the Empire where we are, didn't you? Who are you? Get down! What? It's totally Sabe. Does it look like I'm working for the Empire? I just want to talk. So how about we take out these probe droids instead of each other? Fine. This is great. Please tell Leia about your mom. Please. So, who are you? I knew your father. You knew Bail Organa? Right. Bail. He was an ally of Padme Amidala. All right. So you're Sabe, Padme's old handmaiden. Not that old, but yes. I've heard about you. You served Vader. Yes. And Vader served Tarkin when Tarkin destroyed Alderaan and killed 2 billion people. That was Tarkin's choice, not Vader's. You're making excuses for him? He killed my parents. Maybe. Maybe he did. But he didn't kill you. I wonder why. You wonder... Nice. Is she just pulling a point break? She's just firing into the air in frustration? Oh, no. There's actually more Viper droids. Okay. That would have been great if she's like... just fires up. Because I escaped with my friends. And someday we'll destroy him and his empire. You're strong, like Padme. Why are we talking about Padme? What do you want? Padme was a queen, then a senator. You were a princess, then a leader. She fought against tyranny, alongside your father. And now you honor her legacy by helping Vader? Vader once showed me what I could accomplish with his help. Peace. Throughout the galaxy, in the name of the Empire. All I had to do was make it happen. I wasn't strong enough for that. But you are, Leia. And if Vader ever realized that, you could stand by his side as Empress Organa. What? This is not the direction that I thought this conversation was going to go in. Oh, I mean, like, Sabe is a profoundly damaged person. And this is what she thinks is the right thing to do. She's still about order, bringing order to the galaxy, and she thinks that Leia should be the Vader, basically. Which, honestly, is a similar philosophy to how the Nogri viewed Leia in the original Thrawn trilogy in Heir to the Empire. They called her Lady Vader. They thought that she should be the next person in the position of power to continue to dominate the galaxy. You could stand at his side as Empress Organa and create the galaxy you desire. I mean, I will admit, it's a pretty great outfit. It's a pretty good look for Leia, just like the armored princess. Yeah, what the heck is happening indeed? Sabe is trying to appeal to Leia and tell her that she realized that, like, she didn't have the stones to follow through and become a tool of the Empire, but that Leia could because she's the daughter of Anakin Skywalker, and could become Empress Organa. It could all be yours, Leia. Can you imagine? Why would I ever want that? I don't want to rule. I want people to be free, to rule themselves. You're from Naboo, where they elected their queens. How can you not see that? Do you really think that's what Padme would want? No. Ah! Sabe, you... I can't fully blame her, though. Like I said, she's such a broken person. Like, she thinks she's doing the right thing, but come on. Leia. Oh, come on. That's just a knife twist in the gut. With the Japor snippet and everything. It's actually a really good likeness of Natalie Portman, though. Like, the face is dialed in. Sabe doesn't look too much like Keira Knightley. She kind of does. It really depends on the artist, but, like, right here, that is the spitting image of Natalie. Red Team, this is Diane. No, you're not. Who are you? And where's Leia? I'm sending you her coordinates. Come and get her. Is she all right? She's perfect. Man, this is a really touching image too. Like, honestly, as misguided as Sabe is, she is absolutely correct about one thing, and that is that Padme would be so goddamn proud. She'd be so proud of Leia. And like, it might be one of the most heartbreaking elements of Leia's story is that she never gets to know how proud, how much Padme would absolutely adore the person that she becomes. And the same with Luke, but really it's Leia. It's the Padme-Leia connection that, like, what I would give for them to be able to have a conversation as two adults, you know? She really does champion Padme's legacy in such a powerful way. All right, and now we move on to the 4th chapter. Outer Rim, Caranthanax B. Okay, we're back to the fight. We're back to the actual fight here. Ah! Watch out! Kitster, Wald, come on, this is our chance! Hey! Do not shoot at Kitster and Wald, man. What is even happening anymore? Look, down there. It's Vader. He can't possibly care about us. And yet, without the backdraft from his battle, we never would have escaped. He just saved us. For the 3rd time. You two have got either the worst luck in the galaxy, or the best. I'm thinking the best. Ha! Oh, he actually... Oh my goodness. Kitster and Wald are about to be... they're about to make a ton of credits if they sell those. Or you know what? Knowing them, they're probably just going to go right back to Tatooine and put them in a pod racer. Oh my god. And here we are, back on Tatooine. Kitster? Never heard of him. Ha, taking a hell of a risk coming back here. Well, I guess you don't want our business then. What the? There's enough energy in here to power all of Mos Eisley for a month. Well, now I know how much to charge you for it. Okay. Is it Boba Fett? It could be Ochi of Bestoon, even though he got absolutely rocked. I think he might be out of commission for the rest of the issue, but like this shoulder pauldron plus the shape of the helmet, I'm thinking this is a Boba Fett or maybe an Ochi of Bestoon silhouette. Not for sale. I need every one of these slaves to get through the season. I'm just asking for 3. What do you want to do? Put me out of business? Sure. Would this cover it? What? Ha ha! Go ahead, they're all yours. Ha ha! Damn, we're just casually buying slaves? Like I forgot, that's totally how Tatooine rolls, isn't it? Oh, Hey everyone! You're all free! What? Yep, the droid will deactivate your implants. You take whatever you want and good luck. Oh, this is... You know what? This is actually really cool because Kitster grew up a slave too, because he did not get the chance that Anakin got to leave after winning the pod race, and this is probably like... This is what Kitster has dreamed of doing his whole life. Waltz in here, buy all the slaves, and free him. Like, man, that's such a win. That's such a win for Kitster. Take whatever you want, and good luck. I'm just looking for... Amy, Melly, Seek! What? It's the rest of the gang! It's the rest of the gang from that deleted scene. Actually, I think all of them made it into the theatrical cut, at the very least. Mealy in the middle here, she was the one who was like, it'll never run. Kitster! Wald! This is incredible. I didn't think we'd ever see you again. I promised we'd come back if we could. I wish Anakin were here too. And deep down, a part of Anakin wishes he was too, as evidenced in the previous issues when, like, he literally just, like, hung out with Kitster and Wald for an issue as Vader, and, like, it was like, oh, you guys are working on a pod racer? Can I fly it? Like, it was great. This is touching. And then Anakin actually made the jump. Sebulba was so mad. But everyone saw it, and he had to pay up. Anakin really was special, wasn't he? Yeah? like no one else. Sometimes I wonder, how would it have gone if he'd been here to protect us all along? We tried to find him, you know. People said he actually became a Jedi. But then, all the Jedi got wiped out. I can't believe anyone would ever get one over on Anakin. He's out there. I know it. Well then, I guess it's just up to us to find him, huh? Oh shit! No! Are you kidding me? You've been a little too loud, Kitster. I don't know what you're talking about. Come on. Oh, it's this fucking guy again. Come on. We got one of your capsules already. And before he died, the vendor said you had a couple more. That's the last one. I swear, we don't have anything left. All right, fine. Oh, no. No, wait! That's it, I swear! Yeah, that should do it. We're not picking up any more energy readings around here. All right, then. Not a bad little haul, huh? Not bad at all. Oh my god, it's Ochi! It was Ochi after all. Not bad at all. Thanks so much for collecting it for me. Is Kitster gonna be okay? He just got blasted. Hey. Hey. Everyone's so shell-shocked. Like, what is happening? Who's that? That was Ochi. He works for Vader. The killer we told you about. I wish Anakin were here. My lord. I recovered the capsules. Who were the thieves? Those slaves from Tatooine. Did you kill them? See, even now he does want to know. He still does have concern for his former friends. I figured I'd leave him alive in case you wanted to follow up. They were talking about some Jedi named Anakin Skywalker. Should I go back and... No need. Anakin Skywalker is dead. The end. Wow. Honestly, fantastic final issue. Really stuck the landing. This was a much more emotional read-through than I think even the writers intended for it to be, because no one could have predicted that James Earl Jones was going to pass away like the same week that the run concluded for Vader. And like a lot of these moments, like this whole thing has served as a send-off, and like it really is poignant, and it takes on a double meaning in that way. Like Kitster and Wald, Padme, like Shmi, everyone has been featured here in some capacity, where like this is the culmination of Vader's story, and shortly after all these events, you know, he moves on to his death. Everything in the Return of the Jedi is right around the corner now, and it's Anakin Skywalker is dead. Like, he's gonna go into that fully believing that it's true, fully just having like absolute loyalty to Palpatine, because he's terrified of him. I must obey my master, you know? But there is good in him, and Sabe is right about that. And I mean, even the damn droid is right about it. If there is good in him, it will kill him. And it does. It claims his life so he can save his son. And it's, you know, one of the things I love the most about Star Wars comics is how they take moments that are well known and well established, and they add levels to them, and they add layers and add context. And a moment that was already plenty powerful, all right? Luke redeeming his son, or Luke redeeming his father, right? And rescuing Vader from the dark side in the final moments of his life doesn't really need any enhancement, right? That's one of the greatest cinematic moments, and it's such a moving, like, family moment as well, like this relationship. But now when you go back and rewatch it, like knowing the journey that Vader has been through between episode 5 and episode 6, and all the things that he's endured and all the things that he has felt, and especially the memories flashing in his head and the context there. Like now when you go back and rewatch that throne room sequence, it's gonna hit different. It's gonna hit different because of these comics. And that means that they're doing their job in the best way. This is the best way to use supplemental material, is not just to tell new stories in the universe, but to fill in those gaps and to tell you what's going on right around the corner from what the camera's focusing on. There's still more story happening there. That's the way that the galaxy feels so huge. And that's the best way to do world building. And yeah, absolutely, this is episode 6 Vader in all of his glory right here. And it's a fantastic panel too. I love that they've got the marble texture from the Obi-Wan Kenobi set. That was actually a pretty cool set. The whole thing was physical, and then they built a room inside the volume. So you've got Mustafar on the volume out the windows, but like it was a physical location. I've heard from pretty good sources that the chair was not comfortable. But that's so Vader, right? That makes sense. Yeah, this was fantastic. I've really enjoyed the Darth Vader series, and I can't wait for what's coming next. As we move past Return of the Jedi into this new era of storytelling for the comics, we're getting Star Wars: The Battle of Jakku, Insurgency Rising. Look at this. Look at this. And I'm seeing Governor Adelhard right here. Those of you who played Star Wars Uprising are going to know all about him. The mobile game that was discontinued. But it was canon. It was always canon. So the fact that he's getting reintroduced here, that's pretty cool. I like how much recycling actually ends up happening with the new Star Wars canon. This is some fun art, definitely. It looks like it's going to be a 4-issue crossover event. Or actually, no, it's going to be its own series, but I'm sure it will be directly referenced in whatever Star Wars comes after it, you know? Yeah, look at this. We've got TIE Strikers in there, Y-Wings, Bib Fortuna coming into play. That's true, because we're also going to be dealing with the aftermath of everything at Jabba's palace, right? Because that was all addressed in Return of the Jedi. So, like, Bib Fortuna ascending the throne. And you know what? There's, the game's been out for long enough. There's a story moment in Star Wars Outlaws where Zarek Besh kind of makes an offer to Bib Fortuna to help install him on the throne someday. And it could just be a reference to the fact that, like, that's what happens later, like some foreshadowing. Or maybe Zarek Besh will have a hand to play in the story somehow. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some sort of a tie-in to Outlaws. But speaking of video game tie-ins, if we're doing the Battle of Jakku, I expect to see Del Meeko and Iden Versio at some point in that conflict, because they were instrumental, all right? I also want to see a whole bunch of Starhawks in the sky. I want to get all of the aftermath, main bullet points should be visually depicted in here. If you go back and play Star Wars Battlefront 2, the Battle of Jakku level is one of my favorite. And some of the comm chatter that you get while you're flying around is directly referencing the Starhawks and the things that are going on in the aftermath books. And so I'm hoping we get more of that. Also, the Jakku ground battle in Battlefront 2015, one of the coolest maps. One of the coolest maps. I have so many fond memories in that one. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed the big grand finale of Darth Vader with the 50th issue here. Honestly, like I said, I'm sad to see it go, but I'm pretty stoked for Jakku, the Battle of Jakku here. This is an event that, like, it seems like it's a pretty huge, like, historically significant event in the Galactic Civil War, but we don't get a whole lot of things, like, done about it, you know? And that's interesting to me. So I guess we're going to get more of the story pretty soon here. Thanks for watching. That's all we've got for this week for Comics with Katarn. I go live every Wednesday to read the brand new comics of the day, and I think we're actually getting this starting next week, so it's not going to be a long wait at all. Very excited to check this out. Thanks again for watching. If you did not catch the beginning of the stream, don't worry, you'll be able to catch the replay on YouTube momentarily here. Thanks again for watching. I hope you all have a great day, and as always, may the Force be with you.